What is up, Commanders? Red here, and welcome back to another video on Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. Now this is quite an important video because we might get the final updates on the Remastered Collection as recently mentioned by Jim Vasella. Now I say that because a couple of minutes ago Jim Vasella updated the Command & Conquer Reddit thread with quite a lengthy post, and I have not read this myself, so I don't really know everything that's mentioned in this post, but I saw some of the highlights and it is quite some important news. So I want to read through that post he posted on Reddit and just give my overall thoughts on what he said and the future of the franchise. His post goes as follows, quote, "Fellow Command & Conquer fans, it's been a little over 3 months since we launched the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, and we continue to be humbled by the response from players around the world. It's been wonderful to see Command & Conquer back in the mainstream conversation and the growing community even more engaged in the long-term success of the franchise. Over the past 3 months, our full-time focus has been on supporting the Remastered Collection. We've done our best to listen to the community and deliver upon some of the top requested items in a transparent and collaborative manner. Next week we aim to launch another major update for the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. The focus of this update is also on community requests, including a beacon system to ping your allies and displaying key information on the multiplayer loading screen, among a handful of quality of life improvements and bug fixes. We'll aim to reset the leaderboards and incorporate some matchmaking, rating and timing adjustments to address community feedback. With this patch, we finally feel the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection will have achieved the vision we had for the game when we first started development. As such, in our spirit of transparency, we wanted to let the community know we anticipate this will be the last patch for the game. To prepare for this transition, our goal throughout development was to create an ecosystem where the community would have the resources to take the Remastered Collection even further. Within this goal, we released the DLLs and source code under the GPL version 3.0, embraced community content with the Steam Workshop, and incorporated LAN play with modding support. Today we want to add one more ingredient to that mix, which is the release of the map editor under the GPL version 3.0 as well. The map editor source code is available now on GitHub at the link below and will be included in the root game folder once the upcoming patch goes live. With these assets available to the community, we hope the Remastered Collection and other community projects will continue to thrive for years to come. We're then approaching a special date in the franchise history, with September the 26th marking the official 25th anniversary of Tiberian Dawn. We've of course been highlighting this anniversary throughout the project, but hope you will all come together for a special week to celebrate this franchise which we all love. Thanks so much for your ongoing support and looking forward to the rest of September. Cheers, Jim Vasella." End quote. Now there is quite a lot to unpack in this post. Some good news, some sad news, and of course the big sad news is that we will be receiving the last patch. I'm assuming it's the last big patch aside from minor hot fixes that we might get in the future, but this will be the last patch for the game that we'll be receiving next week. This gives me the indication that they are most likely moving development onto their next projects, onto what is next for the franchise, because in the beginning of this post, Jim Vasella even stated, quote, "engaged in the long-term success of the franchise," end quote. Now he didn't specifically point out Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, he spoke about the franchise as a whole, and given the success of Command & Conquer Remastered Collection, I've said this many times before in other videos, it wouldn't surprise me if we do see like a Command & Conquer Remastered Collection version 2, which will most likely include Red Alert 2 as well as Tiberian Sun. And of course their respective expansion packs. Now I have a strong feeling that the team is most likely also working on a true next Command & Conquer game, a next generation, a completely new game in the franchise, not related to any remastered project. And given the fact that they're giving the source codes of the map editor to the community, we will most likely see some really kick-ass mods and maps coming in the future. Now of course, now that support for the remastered collection is coming to an end, the team already knows how to remaster the original titles, so hopefully Volume 2 or a remaster of Red Alert 2 as well as Tiberian Sun will take much quicker than this remastered collection, because you have to remember it was back in 2018 that EA did announce that they are working on a remastered collection of Command & Conquer. So I would say development for this remastered collection was about 2 to 3, maybe 4 years tops, but given the fact that they essentially know how to do it, development for Remastered Volume 2 will most likely take much quicker. Now focusing on the final paragraph of this post, with September the 26th making the 25th anniversary of Tiberian Dawn, which I'm gonna try and stream on the day. I'm gonna try and stream the entire campaign of Tiberian Dawn, maybe even some multiplayer, but I wanna highlight the last part of that paragraph. Quote, "A special week to celebrate this franchise, which we all love," end quote. Now I'm wondering what he means by special week. It's not necessarily special day, but week. And I'm wondering why Jim Vasella focused on the aspect of the week. Are we gonna get hints and teasers onto what's next for the franchise? Maybe some art for Red Alert 2 Remastered or Tiberian Sun Remastered, and then maybe like a Monday we're gonna get an art piece for Red Alert 2 Remastered, and a Tuesday we're gonna get an art piece for Tiberian Sun Remastered, and then here and there we're gonna get like voice lines of remastered audio, maybe soundtrack are gonna be released, and then by the weekend they're gonna announce Remastered Collection Volume 2. Is that what he's referring to? I certainly hope so, because I mean we can most likely get a release date for this the same time, June next year as we got the release date June this year for the remastered collection. So I mean, given a year date from the release of the original remastered collection, kind of makes sense to me, but we'll have to wait and see. It's not long until it is the week of September the 26th, and next week's final update I will bring you guys a video onto what is in that last patch and what will be updated of the remastered collection one more time. So if that is something you want to stay up to date with, then be sure to click the subscribe button. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think Jim Vasella is cooking up in the back? What do you think is going to happen on September the 26th, that week of September the 26th? Do you think we'll get an announcement of the Remastered Collection Volume 2, or do you think it's going to be something else entirely? Do you think it's going to be a new game in the franchise? I would love to know your thoughts in the comment below. But as I said, for more Command & Conquer content, check out the rest of my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, then give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why so I can improve on my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the RedTieGuy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.